From the station with Texoma's top-rated newscast, this is First News at 6.
No fire here, and Sherman firefighters are making sure it stays that way. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Lawson in for Matt Brown this evening. We'll have our top story in just a minute, but first let's get a preview with the weather with Alan Crone. Alan?
Very nice today across the area. We had temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. The clouds are starting to clear out now, but we expect more tomorrow. There will be a system approaching from the west and northwest that will give us a slight chance of some scattered showers. We'll talk about it during weather.
All right, thanks a lot, Alan. Topping news tonight, Sherman firefighters were out in full force today, but they weren't fighting fires. Rather, they were trying to prevent them. Jancey Sheats joins us now from the newsroom with more. Jancey?
Amanda, firefighters hit the streets of Sherman this morning trying to find out how safe our local businesses are when it comes to fires. Now, twice a year, firefighters inspect businesses looking for everything from unserviced fire extinguishers to faulty electrical lines. The program is aimed at raising owners' awareness of fire safety and making stores a little bit safer. Now today, firefighters checked out 35 local businesses, and out of those, 20 were out of compliance. But the fire marshal says all but one had only minor problems, and they will be given around 15 days to correct them.
What we really want to do is we want to look for any hazards that exist that we can make the owners of this occupation aware of.
So they came in today and showed us that our exit signs didn't have bulbs in them, and we have to replace that, but we've been keeping the place pretty good so far.
The fire marshal says compliance in Sherman businesses has increased by more than 80% since the inspection program began 3 years ago. Amanda?
All right, thanks a lot, Jancey. Time is running out for Texas death row inmate Joseph Falder. The Canadian native faces execution in Huntsville tonight. Attorneys have argued his conviction was tainted because he wasn't told after his arrest that he could seek legal assistance from Canadian authorities. Texas prosecutors say they were never told Falder was from Canada. The Canadian government filed documents in Falder's appeal protesting his execution. By some estimates, 200 businesses will start up in the city of Austin next year. And while it has the second fastest job growth rate in the nation, employers in the capital city are having trouble finding qualified workers. Several area-based employers met yesterday to discuss the dwindling labor pool. Some companies proposed working with schools to make sure students are taught key skills. Some also suggested making child care, transportation, and flexible work schedules more widely available. Kids in Grayson County are getting a glimpse of nature this week while learning the ropes of Cub Scouts. Jennifer Strand takes us there.
So what could be better than a week in the park? For these 70 Cub Scouts, nothing. They're camping out at Loy Lake Park this week, learning everything from arts and crafts to gun safety.
I think my favorite room was BB's room.
What'd you learn when you were over there?
That always keep gun safety. Don't touch, leave the area, tell them don't.
And it's real nice watching them learn and sharing their enthusiasm.
Cubs raced from each station to the next, learning valuable lessons. One station even had a special but slithery guest.
It's a big rattle.
The lesson? To stop and walk away from any snake, just in case it's poisonous. Even I took a few lessons, and archery isn't my strong suit. But for these kids, it's not about hitting the bullseye or being first place. It's about having fun and learning in no better of a place with no better company than Cub Scouts. Jennifer Strand, First News, Sherman.
The Scouts will continue their ventures through the rest of the week. Well, it's one of the biggest problems facing small communities, economics. Bringing in economic development can be tough for city leaders, especially with limited funding. To help solve some of the problems facing small communities, the Oklahoma Department of Commerce hosted a seminar in Ardmore today to show city leaders what they can do on a shoestring budget, teaching them that the key to success is partnering with surrounding cities.
And our intent was
The conference brings in speakers that are already having success in their hometowns and are spreading ideas that will hopefully work well across southern Oklahoma. Well, still ahead on First News at 6, we've enjoyed unseasonably cool weather, but how long is it going to last? And tonight is Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals, but will the Dallas Stars have their right winger Brett Hull to help them out? But next, a day of work means a way to pass on the heritage of people forever. We'll be right back.
This is Texoma's top-rated newscast, KXII's First News at 6, with Matt Brown, Liz Ann Anderson, Matt Lawson with sports, and Alan Crone with the weather.
March on into Brahms for one of our cool, refreshing mixes. You'll love the tasty blend of our chocolate or vanilla soft serve. And your favorite candy, nuts, or fruit. Grab a spoonful of your favorite mix and enjoy it now at Brahms.
Brad Benton Motors has the hottest new car going, the wide track pack from Pontiac. Right now, we've got the biggest inventory on new 99 Pontiacs that we've had all year, and we're ready to deal. Plus, we've got incredible savings on Pontiac Maxwell courtesy cars. Come in today and take advantage of the 5.9% for 60-month financing on 99 Sunfires, or the low 3.9% APR on Grand Ams for 48 months. You'll save hundreds on finance charges alone. So step up and strap on a new 99 Pontiac today from Southern Oklahoma's volume dealer, Brad Benton Motors of Ardmore.
For each doubt, confidence. For each struggle, relief. For each child, success. Call 868-1020 today for a free consultation. You've got work to do. Call your local Cub Cadet dealer to find out about our special financing and leasing programs. Future Equipment, 2 miles east of 75 on Highway 82, Sherman.
Summer savings days at Billingsley Ford. Our goal is to sell $300 less than the competition on the same exact model. Billingsley Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Nissan, Mazda, Ardmore.
The Chickasaw Nation is working to make sure their history is not forgotten. To do so, they spent the day building a new cultural village at the Chickasaw National Recreation Park in Sulphur. Christie Massey takes us back in time.
These kids are here lending a hand to help build something they've only heard stories about. For many, a chance to learn a little bit about where they come from.
I believe the young ones need to know about the culture, to identify oneself, who they are, and we have a strong history as Chickasaw people.
They're working on a new Chickasaw cultural village that will allow tourists to step back in time and experience traditional Native American culture.
They're building 2 summer houses that were very much like what were constructed by Chickasaws back in the early days.
Once the construction is completed, tribal folks will use the new area to demonstrate traditional Native American arts and crafts.
This is going to be the area where we can have not only contemporary people come in and do demonstrations of basket weaving, do demonstrations of beadworking, making moccasins and so forth.
And most importantly, a chance to pass on legends from one generation to the next.
I'm a strong believer in traditionalism when it comes to American Indian information, and that's what we hope to portray here.
A lesson these kids won't soon forget. Christie Massey, First News, Sulphur.
Construction on the new cultural center should be completed by the end of today and open to the public within the next week or so. And I'll tell you what a nice day to be outside today. Alan Crone, how long are we going to be able to enjoy these nice temperatures outside?
I think tomorrow will be similar to today, and then Saturday and Sunday we start to warm up, and we'll talk about that.
Tom down at Orson Farm and Home wasn't kidding when he said that feed would do wonders for cattle.
I'm pretty sure it was the
fertilizer recommended by Chris at Orscheln Farm and Home.
From caring for pets and livestock to gardening, building, fixing up your house and farm, we at Orscheln will help you get the job done. See you, Frank. I went to Orscheln for high-performance dog food. Some durable work clothing. I got what I was shopping for. Orscheln Farm and Home. Answers down every aisle.
Big trucks, little trucks, work trucks, all kinds of trucks, all priced to sell now at your Southern 10 Chevy dealers. Get the best-selling trucks in Southern Oklahoma, including the all-new Silverado at a price that will save you thousands, like 0.9% 36-month financing on S10s, 1.9% on Blazers, or 0% on Venture vans, or get factory cash back up to $1,750 on select models. So if you've been thinking about buying a new truck, hurry to your Southern 10 Chevy dealers, because in Southern Oklahoma, we drive Chevy.
Windows are our view to the world, and through them we express our home's own individual taste. I'm Preston Dalton, and for over a quarter of a century we've installed thousands of windows. From simple to elegant, both residential and commercial, let us show you how new windows will save you money. And speaking of money, you'll pay nothing down, free estimates, 100% financing on all of our vinyl siding and window products. For a free estimate, call today. That's Preston Dalton Siding and Windows.
87 weeks free interest. 87 weeks free interest. That's 20 months with no finance charge. Buy all the furniture, carpet, appliances, and electronics you want at guaranteed lowest prices. And get 87 weeks free interest during our 87th anniversary sale now at Knight Furniture Company in Sherman and Gainesville. Every item in our $2 million inventory is reduced for this sale. Don't wait. Get free delivery and 87 weeks free interest now at Knight Furniture Company in downtown Sherman and Highway 82 East in Gainesville.
Hoyt said sell 'em. Get into Dodge at Hoyt Dodge with deals like these. A 99 Dodge Intrepid for just $203 per month. The 99 Quad Cab pickup for $229 per month. The Dodge Dakota Sport for just $111 per month. Or drive home a new 1999 regular cab full-size pickup and make payments of just $101 per month. Visit your 5-star dealer today. You're watching Texoma's top-rated newscast, KXII's First News at 6.
Unseasonably cool. Temperatures today upper 70s, lower 80s. Normally we should be around 92. And let's take a look at the radar. Here's your Doppler 12 live, 300 nautical mile range, and nothing, and that's good. Right now, across the area, the clouds trying to break up. 80 right now in Sherman. East winds at 3, humidity 58%, pressure is falling slightly. At the Channel 12 studios in Ardmore, 75, partly cloudy conditions, a little bit of sunshine, humidity at 65%. East-northeast, the wind at 9, and in Paris it is 78, humidity at 54%, 30.15 inches of mercury and falling, and we have northeast winds at 7. Well, let's take a look at the water vapor imagery. The main trough is lifting out, so a pretty rainy, gloomy, stormy day across the east coast. Now there's another area, it's a short wave, piece of energy spin in the atmosphere that's lifting out, and another one right here. This system will move across the area, but again, the east coast, a lot of showers and thunderstorms today. And then from Louisiana across the Texas Gulf Coast region, more showers. And then from the Intermountain region, Montana back down to Wyoming, parts of Colorado and the back range, we're seeing showers and thunderstorms. And this system will continue to progress from the west to the east. The moisture content's pretty low right now across northern parts of Oklahoma, but we expect the moisture to return over the next 24 to 36 hours. And this system will give us a chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms. In fact, let's pick it up tonight at midnight. The futurecast is aggressive with the cloud cover tomorrow, but it will bring out an area of rain across northern Oklahoma, and then tomorrow afternoon and evening, it takes a dive to the south. And so tomorrow night into Saturday morning, we do anticipate a chance of seeing some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two, but no severe weather is anticipated. And then the system will lift out. We'll watch active weather across the Gulf Coast region from the Golden Triangle area, and this will try to eventually lift back across the area. But from now until, looks like Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, not bad, after we get through Friday night into Saturday. Well, this was the readings of 4 o'clock today. In fact, with the skies starting to clear, we're now seeing temperatures actually rising. So our highs probably still have not been reached across parts of the area. But 75 in McAllister, 80 at Pauls Valley, 80 in Gainesville, 77 in Ardmore, and 77 degrees in Paris. The ridge of high pressure responsible for this cool air mass will slide off a little bit to the east. we'll see this system again progressing from the west to the east over the next 24 hours. Temperatures tomorrow about like today. If you look at the models, upper 70s and lower 80s. And we see no reason to change that, at least at this point. 74 Oklahoma City and Tulsa, 80 degrees in Dallas, 71 in Amarillo. The dew points, the moisture content is being swept to the south, but again, our front now stationary will slide off. Some of this moisture will return across the area, and also we'll have a warm front that will develop and bring some of that warm air that's bottled up across the desert now across the area. This will probably take place on Sunday and Monday, so temperatures will eventually be back into the 90s, but we have to get with this system first. And so tomorrow, 78 in Hugo, 79 in Durant, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Blackjack, Oklahoma. Antlers, 79, 75 in McAllister, 20% chance of showers. 76 in Atoka and Tushka and Stringtown. Ardmore and Carter County at 78, 75 in Ada. We will have a chance tomorrow afternoon and evening, showers and thunderstorms, 80 degrees in Tishomingo. Sherman and Denison tomorrow, 81. And a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, partly cloudy. Northeast winds at 5 to 10. A little cool for some folks, around 58 to 60. Southern Oklahoma and 60 degrees along the river. Then tomorrow, slight chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, about a 20% chance, mainly to our north and west, and mainly, tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then into Saturday morning, and then after that, it looks pretty good. But we start to warm back up, so one for the other. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, temperatures should be back into the lower 90s, and by Tuesday, about 94.
Being the middle of June, though, I will take this nice weather. It is nice.
It's exactly right. Any day. I just have to keep remembering last year at this time. You know, no rain, and it was already close to 95, 100 degrees across the area.
All right. Thanks a lot, Alan. Mike Rodgers is in with sports now, and the Dallas Stars have a chance to pull ahead tonight.
That's right. They have a chance to go 3 games to 2. But up first, we will talk about the Texas Rangers. They're heading to the New York Yankee Stadium, making it 2 in a row possibly tonight in New York. But up next, will he or won't he? Talking about none other than Brett Hull. A game-time decision for the Stars. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Feeling the heat? Get a cool deal on one hot truck at Billingsley. Our goal is to sell $300 less than the competition on the exact same model. Unless the Billingsley name's on your new truck, you pay too much. Join the hundreds of people who drive for miles to buy cars, like this 99 Ford Escort LX for $9,995.
Cause you deserve the best, and we deliver. Billingsley, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury.
Off I-35 on Highway 70 West at Plainview Road, with over 400 vehicles to choose from.
Batten down the hatches for adventure. Doggone Productions presents Torpedo Patrol. It's high drama on the high seas.
I'm hungry, Skipper. Get a hold of yourself, Kowalski.
Starring Nick Powers as Corky Nimitz. And introducing Torpedo 1 and Torpedo 2. Plus Niles Calhoun as Torpedo Mike. Torpedo Patrol, now playing at a Taco Mayo near you. Taco Mayo, eat 'em up.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourselves. You've convinced my insane husband to go back up in that stupid deer stand and have another one of his sales where he practically gives the furniture away.
That's right, folks. Saturday will be up in this deer stand all day long from 9 to 8, selling everything up to 80% off. Be here Saturday to see the crazy man in the deer stand, and I'll save you money.
I want you to know I'm holding you all responsible for this.
Designers Market Inventory Clearance Sale going on right now on Texoma Parkway in Sherman.
Hugo is a place for summer sunsets and stress-busting natural beauty. Relax in a quaint lakeside cabin. Listen to the birds. Watch the deer. Enjoy the wildflowers. Rent the Hugo Lake Marina floating campsite or any kind of boat. The rolling countryside of southeast Oklahoma includes a step back in time, as on Saturdays the train pulls out of the restored Frisco Depot Museum, bound for trips to festivals, antique shops, and guaranteed railroad nostalgia. Hugo Lake Marina and the Hugo Heritage Railroad. Just train fun and just plain relaxing.
You may notice that my lips aren't moving. Not having me actually on stage saves a lot of money, which is being passed along in the form of a dandy deal on Dodge Durango. Just $349 a month for a handsomely equipped two-wheel drive Durango with the best cargo room, passenger room, and power in its class. Dodge Durango. Unlike me, it really moves.
With the series tied at 2 games apiece, all the questions surrounding the Dallas Stars in this series have not been about whether or not they've had enough to win the Cup, but rather who'd be in the starting lineup from game to game. Well, Brett Hull is the latest Stars game-time decision. Our Clay Williams has more on that story.
And the Buffalo Sabres win it! Series tied!
As the Dallas Stars go into tonight's Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals against the Sabres, the status of one of their biggest scorers is still up in the air. After suffering a groin pull in Game 3 and sitting out Game 4, Stars winger Brett Hull has been upgraded to questionable for tonight. So the question is, what is questionable?
Questionable means that he'll take 2 skates tomorrow, and after that evaluation, we'll decide if he's a player for Game 5 or Game 6. But it now looks like he's a player in this series.
And a player the Stars desperately need with the series tied at 2, especially a sniper like Hull, whose offensive skills were sorely missed in Tuesday's 2-1 loss in Buffalo.
The majority of people agree that it's what I do is score goals, and, you know, to just be that one short is frustrating as you can imagine.
Dallas hopes that they don't have to imagine Hull back on the ice tonight. A game-time decision could see him return to action, and friends and foes alike know the impact Brett has on a game.
He's a player who is, there's not too many goal scorers in this league like him, you know, nobody shoots. And I don't think there is anybody in the league who shoots harder, and he's the best shooter, one of the best shooters in the league. So of course they miss him in the game.
Brett's a big game player. I mean, he's played well in all the big games. In these playoffs, he's played better and better as the series have gone on, and if he can play, that's going to help us immensely.
And it could provide an immense lift to a Stars team looking for the momentum to shift in their favor in these final 3 games. Clay Williams, First Sports, Dallas.
Thanks, Clay. The Dallas Cowboys are getting all their pieces in place before training camp kicks off next month. Yesterday, Michael Irvin was back in camp, catching passes and asking all those trade rumors questions be put off to the side. Well, today, the Cowboys agreed to a contract extension with all-pro cornerback Deion Sanders. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones concedes that the signing of Prime Time is a risk, considering the team's cap trouble and Sanders' recent injury problems. Terms of the recent deal are not disclosed. Last night in the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs got off to the right start in the NBA Finals. Their 89-77 victory over the Knicks gives them a 1-0 edge in the series. A record crowd is on hand in the Alamo Dome to watch all of Tim Duncan's game-high 33 points. Knicks coach Jeff Van Gundy was anything but short on praise about the San Antonio Phenom.
The way Duncan's playing now, there's not one man on the planet that can stop him. So it's not about us. I've been watching, this year, and, he's the best player in the NBA.
The Texas Rangers did something last night they haven't been able to do for a while. We're talking about a 3-0 shutout victory over the Yankees in New York. Rick Helling picked up his 6th win of the year with 7 shutout innings. Tonight in the Bronx, another chance for Texas to tee off against Roger Clemens. Last time Texas faced Clemens, they scored 5 runs in the first, only to lose that game later on in extra innings against the Yankees. The Rocket, he's going to go up against Texas starter Aaron Seeley. Finally in golf, today's the first day of the U.S. Open, and already there's a jam at the top of the leaderboard. 5 players are tied at the lead. They're 3 under par at 67. David Duval highlights the list that includes John Daly, Phil Mickelson, Paul Goytis, and Billy Mayfair. Tiger Woods, surprisingly not out at the top of the leaderboard. He's a little frustrated with that missed putt right there. Bob Estes and Payne Stewart are 2 under 10. Play continues today in North Carolina, and tonight I'm thinking that Brett Hull's going to play this one. I think Madonna played. He played her. He came back home. I think he's going to get it up and go out there. You're going to see Hull skating out there.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Well, coming up, it's a flight like no other today, but it's just like one from the past. We'll explain. Stay with us.
What's your idea of the perfect minivan? Is it the most luxurious, one with a leather-trimmed and preferred suede interior, heated front seats, and dual zone temperature control? Or is it America's lowest-priced minivan that still includes features like easy-out roller seats and air conditioning? There's only one place to choose from the complete selection of award-winning minivans. Your Chrysler and Plymouth dealer. Now get $1,000 cash allowance or 1.9% APR on Chrysler and Plymouth minivans.
Frontier Country, Conoco, and Best Western present Trips on a Thankful in Frontier Country. Frontier City, Oklahoma's largest theme park, offers more than 50 sensational rides, live shows, and captivating adventures for all ages. Millions have been spent on new rides and improvements, including the new Mindbender, which means if you haven't been here lately, you haven't been here. Frontier City, Oklahoma's premier family fun park.
Pick up your free coupon book at a participating Conoco or Oklahoma Best Western.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourselves. You've convinced my insane husband to go back up in that stupid deer stand and have another one of his sales where he practically gives the furniture away.
That's right, folks. Saturday will be up in this deer stand all day long from 9 to 8, selling everything up to 80% off. Be here Saturday to see the crazy man in the deer stand, and I'll save you money.
I want you to know I'm holding you all responsible for this.
Designers Market Inventory Clearance Sale going on right now on Texoma Parkway in Sherman.
Hi, I'm Marlene Hilton with Team Bonner Chevrolet, Oldsmobile Cadillac in Denison, Texas. At Team Bonner, we know that time is important to our customers. That's why we'll do everything we can to save you time on your next visit. Like our Team Bonner shuttle service, complete with limousine or shuttle van to pick you up or drop you off. Our fully stocked parts department has over 10,000 GM parts in stock. So if you're in a hurry, come by the dealership that values your time. That's Team Bonner Chevrolet, Oldsmobile Cadillac. The dealership more families trust.
It's not the most economical craft, but today Delta Airlines took off for Jackson, Mississippi with a plane that seats all of 5 passengers. The restored Travel Air is similar to the one that made Delta's very first passenger flight from Dallas to Love Field. Today's reenactment was in honor of the 70th anniversary of that flight. With just those 5 passengers, Delta was transformed from a crop dusting service to an air carrier. The single-engine plane made the same stop it did back in 1929 today. It went to Shreveport and Monroe, Louisiana, and then on to Jackson. Well, here's a couple of the stories we're working on for First News at 10. What could be a controversial decision by the U.S. House? The 10 Commandments could be posted in your child's classroom. Some say it's the answer to school violence. Plus, the Tomb of the Unknowns is a part of our nation's history, and it will no longer be a part of the future. Find out why. And are you tired of paying airline gains? Air travelers now have rights. Those stories and more on First News at 10 tonight. And that's all the time that we have. We will see you back here tonight at 10 o'clock. Home Improvement is up next. Good night.
Summer's the best time to get out and see the sights. And you can really get out there this year with the Jeep Summer of Fun going on now. Head for the sun in an all-new $359 a month Grand Cherokee Laredo. Now with more power, luxury, and capability than ever. And all for only $359 a month. So hurry in for these incredible deals today, before the Summer of Fun is just another memory. Check one out at your Jeep dealer.
Need an escape? Come to Sonic. Remember how Grandma used to spend all day making you pies?
Do I?
Then you've got to try our coconut cream and banana cream pie shake. Handmade thick with the great taste of coconut, fresh filled bananas, and sweet bits of graham cracker crust. So good you'll think Grandma herself made them just for you. Tastes just like Granny's, except ours fits in a cup holder.
Sonic America's loving America's.
Speaking of escape, try our toaster sandwiches before they're all gone.
Windows are our view to the world, and through them we express our home's own individual taste. I'm Preston Dalton, and for over a quarter of a century we've installed thousands of windows. From simple to elegant, both residential and commercial. Let us show you how new windows will save you money. And speaking of money, you pay nothing down, free estimates, 100% financing on all of our vinyl siding and window products. For a free estimate, call today. That's Preston Dalton Siding and Windows.
Hoyt said sell them, and we will. Get into Dodge at Hoyt Dodge with deals like these. Interested in a new minivan? At Hoyt Dodge, now is the time to buy. Get discounts of up to $5,500 or a free vacation to Universal Studios Florida, or interest rates as low as 1.9%. And to top it off, your payments are only $199 per month. Drive home a new Caravan today.